Hello everyone. Have you ever heard or said to someone, "Are you hard of hearing?" Or, "You're not listening, you're just waiting to talk." Or, "Can you repeat what I just said?" If you've ever heard or said this to someone, chances are there's a lack of communication because there's a lack of listening. While you reflect on what I just said, I would like to present myself. My name is Thomas Mitchell, and today I want to inform you on becoming a better listener in order to have effective communication. You may say, why is this important? It's important because communication has a necessary role in human life, which connects people to fully understand one another. In relating this statement to my listeners, this is a benefit in understanding with the speaker. The very different types of listening should be viewed to help better your listening skills to complete the goal, which is to completely understand what's being said. The connection with the relative topic is I'm a correction officer of 14 years, and 5 of those years I was a certified crisis negotiator. And active listening is a key ingredient to de-escalating situations, whether it be suicide attempts, self-inflicting harm, hostage, barricading, and etc. With proper active listening, one can not only help those in these situations, but it can help you in any situation dealing with anybody, any person, whether it be home, church, at the job, school, etc. Now I would like to bring your attention to some main points of the speech, which includes, number 1, proper and improper communication and listening. Number 2, the 4 causes of poor listening. And number 3, guidelines to become a more effective listener. Now let's start with main point A, proper types of listening. Emila Hartman, author of the book entitled Active Listening 101, said, "The better you listen, the better you communicate." For the sake of time, we will only cover 2 of these proper types of listening. The first proper type is active listening. This is the best type of listening. Why? Because the listener is listening to the inclusive message while at times responding and valuing the speaker. This includes responding, repeating in question form. The next proper type listening is reflective listening. Like active listening, this method of listening focuses on the mood of the speaker, in which the listener identifies with the speaker's mood. See here? So, in other words, you may say, "I understand you're feeling this way. I can see you're mad. I can see that you're happy." You don't necessarily have to agree with the speaker. However, you empathize by using these examples. Now that we have covered the proper types of listening, let's look at some improper types of listening. Do you know, according to the listening statistics list in 1999, the U.S. Department of Labor statistics revealed that 46% of those who quit their jobs did so because they felt that they weren't listened to and they felt unappreciated. The first improper type of listening is inactive listening. This is ineffective and unproduced because the hearer only listens to some of the words and forgets most of what's said. As you can see, your speaker may become very sad. The second type of improper type of listening is selective listening. This is the type of listening that is most common form because the hearer only hears what they want whenever the occasion arises throughout the listening process. Husbands, you might want to remove this from your mind and your notes immediately because it can make your significant other very, very upset. The third type of improper type of listening is combative listening. This is when the listener puts down another for the way they think or not having the capacity to think. And this carries dominance, blaming, arguing, and question relentlessly. This can make the speaker or whoever you're talking to or whoever's talking to you very emotional. Now that we have covered some proper and improper types of listening, let's turn our focus to what Stephen Lucas said. Stephen Lucas is an author of our textbook entitled The Art of Public Speaking. And Stephen Lucas addresses 4 causes of poor communication / listening. And these are pretty self-explanatory. The first cause is not concentrating. The second one is listening too hard. This is when the listener listens to every single word that the speaker says. As a result, you can really miss what the speaker is really trying to say or miss out the overall viewpoint. The third is jumping to conclusions. And the fourth one is focusing on delivery and personal appearance. We have a tendency to look at how the speaker looks, dress, sounds, and we prejudge because of all of this. Now, I can't just leave and conclude without giving you some guidelines to help better you as an effective listener. So my last point, again, Stephen Lucas illustrates 4 ways to become a better listener. And these are pretty self-explanatory as well. Number 1, you should take it seriously. Take it serious as if you want somebody to listen to you. Number 2, be an active listener. Number 3, resist distractions. Number 4, develop note-taking skills. Now that we have covered the bulk of the body of the speech, let's bring this plane down for landing. In my conclusion, we have covered the purpose, which is to inform you of the importance of listening and the types of active listening which can affect your overall communication. B, we looked at proper and improper types of listening. We looked at the 4 causes of poor listening. And we looked at some guidelines to help you become a better listener. Now, with my faith that you understand all of what's been said, perhaps you may not have to say to anyone, are you hard of hearing? Or are you listening? Or are you just waiting to talk? Finn Walker and Josh Gibson, authors of the book entitled Art of Active Listening, states, we believe that active listening encourages people to develop, to open up, produce, and reduce the possible chances of misunderstanding, helps problems and conflicts, and builds trust. Thank you, and God bless.